Hi everyone, so today I am going to be doing this video on my skincare routine, how I keep my skin soft, how I maintain and how I keep it moisturized. I do live in a desert, so we tend to get very dry and flaky out here. So I did it today. I did my routine today, so that's what made me want to do the video today. So I have, like I showed you in a previous video, I have my, face routine. I also have like a whole body skincare, and then I have a hair care routine, which I will film here soon for you guys. But for my skin, pretty much, I, always get told I have soft skin, and I like taking care of my skin because I like to be soft, and I have this weird thing where my hands, the bottom of my feet, and my face always have to be moisturized. So I have a few products here that I want to share with you guys that I use. I know that some might be allergic to some of these things, so maybe there's something else that you guys can use instead of these. So I'm going to get started here with, I guess, body. I'll start with body first. So with my body, of course, what I like to do, so before I shave, is so that my skin, doesn't get irritated or razor bumps when I'm going to shave, is I like to go in the tub. I like to relax in hot water and soak and let my skin, kind of open up and soften up a little bit. So after I go ahead and I shave, what I do is I exfoliate my whole body. And once I'm done, I dry off my skin, because it'll be wet and you don't want to have it completely soaked, because then the scrub's not going to do the exfoliating correctly. So you kind of dab off all the excess, or extra water, or just kind of almost to where it's dry, but you got to leave just a little bit of wetness on it so that you can actually scrub it. So normally I use this Tree Hut body scrub, and I always get it in the Brazilian nut, but I saw that they had this new tropical mango one, and it looks just like that. And I opened it up, and it actually smelled pretty good, and I decided I wanted to give it a try. I didn't use this today, but this is what it looks like. It's kind of runny, so I don't want to, spill any there. Hello, almost did. So it's just like that. This is more, how could I guess this would exfoliate a little more, because it's, God, I can't think of the word. It's more rough. The little beads in this are a little more stronger or harder or harsh, whatever, than what I actually used today, which is from the Body Shop. And in my previous video, you guys saw I had the olive one. Well, I ran out, so I actually used this one today. And this one is in cocoa butter, which is my favorite. And see, that's more thick. It doesn't run like the other one, but it's not as harsh, or the beads and the exfoliating stuff is not as, I don't know the word, but this is more hard, I guess you would say. Like if you do this versus this one's gonna scrub a little harder and deeper. It will hurt at first until you get used to it, but don't go too crazy to where it's like you're just, trying to scrape your skin off or whatever. So what I do is after I, dab it off, I put some in my hands, and I just go around the area, like if it was my arm, and then I kind of just, and then I just, scrub around my whole arm area, and just, then I let it sit there. I don't rinse it off. Then I continue on to my legs, and for my legs, I go down the leg, and I grab my leg in the middle, and I just kind of, run my hands through it, so it actually, runs the whole scrubs and the beads and everything. And then I kind of go around, I do my whole body, and then I let it sit for a minute, and then I rinse it off. So that does the trick. I mean, it just leaves your skin, like my skin right now is super soft. So I use these two here, and like I said, this is not as tough, I guess I would say, as this one here. So again, this is by Tree Hut, and I think they have 2 or 3 different kinds, and this is new, which is the mango one, and then the Body Shop. And if you already have one, you can use that as well. But those are the ones that I like myself. So I also like doing my feet. You don't want to be a girl wearing these pretty little heels and then you have some crusty ass feet. So what I do, and yes, I said crusty because I see it all the time, and my husband would kill me if my feet looked disgusting or felt nasty. So what I do is, since my feet have been soaking at that point for a while now, what I do is I get one of these little rocks or stones. You can get these at Sally's. They look just like this, you know. Some come with the handle, some is just like a little square. And what I do is I just go around the bottom and you know, around my toes, my heel, you know, around my whole foot, and I scrub it pretty good. And then this is gonna take off the dead skin, okay? So once you're done with that, it will leave it rough because you've been scrubbing all that dead skin. So there's it's a heel to toe spa pedicure sea salt scrub. I got this at Sally's and I think it was like $5 or $6, and I can't tell you guys how amazing this thing is. I know that they have it in a tube, but I myself prefer this one here. This stuff is like bomb right here. You guys have to get it. So after you do that, make sure you kind of, you know, dry off your foot a little bit because you want the scrub to be a little rough. You don't want it to just run off with the water. So dab the bottom of your foot and take some of the scrub, put it all around your foot. Then you're just gonna massage it through your foot, the bottom, the sides, and between your toes, and kind of just rub it in all the way. And then once it's on there, I take this little thing. It's like a little, I think they're called like sugar scrubs or something like that. You can get them at the dollar store, but you can also get them at Target. They're by Revlon, and it looks like it has like salt or sugar or something on it, and it's got that little dip right here to where your heel is gonna, you know, fit there. So when you leave that scrub on there, what you're gonna do is with this little spoon looking thing, go around it, go all the way around and get in there good, and your little, you know, edges there around and everything, and you know, just scrub it all away. And then you're gonna rinse it off. Once you rinse it off, your skin is gonna be completely soft. And those things there, these here are in the shower. So you start off with this one, scrub all the bad skin. You don't want to do this every day or every other day because it will raw your skin out. I do it at least twice, just like I exfoliate my face, twice a week. So let's say like Sunday before you go back to work, and then do it maybe like Wednesday or Thursday again. But like I said, don't do it too much because it will raw your foot out, and you don't want that. That's not a cute look either. So 1, 2, and then 3. Once you get out the shower, what I normally do is I dry it off. And I can't sleep with socks on, but what I'll do is I'll grab this Vaseline here, and it's with cocoa butter. I love cocoa butter. So what I do is I would just take some of this, you know, put my foot up, then grab, you know, like just dip your finger in there, put it on your palm, and then just put, you know, a little bit of lotion, mix it together, and just rub it in your foot. And you kind of want the Vaseline to be a little caked on to where it's gonna soak into your foot. So once you rub it all in and good in between your toes, around your little baby toe and everything, then you put a sock on and leave your socks on. I do this at night so I can leave the sock on. Like I said, you might not be the type of person that likes to fall asleep with socks on because it's a little weird, but at least leave it on till it's completely soaked into your skin. So let's say for an hour or whatever, and if you can fall asleep with it, even better. So then when you take off your sock, I'm telling you, it's gonna feel like a baby's bum. I mean, your foot is gonna be super, super, super soft. And if you already have like bad feet because whatever the reason is, then just, you know, start that routine up till you get to where it's gonna get softer and softer. I did it today, and right now I'm wearing my socks. So mine's like, you know, in the little effect of soaking in all that good stuff. I did start using this Pedi Fix by Alessandro International, and it's something that I got in my Glossy box, and it's got the little smell of mint, and I like this a lot. So you don't have to get fancy stuff like this. I mean, I'm sure Sally's can, you know, have like some foot or rescue or balm or, you know, repair, or you could just go with the old trick that I like to do, which is, you know, my Vaseline with my lotion. And that works great, and it's cheaper. So that's your foot care there. And what I forgot to mention is that after I get out the shower, for my body, I like to keep it moisturized. Now, when it gets very hot, you don't want to put on greasy stuff because then, you know, it makes you kind of icky and sweaty. And if it's cold or if it's not too hot, what I like to use a lot is the cocoa butter. And this has vitamin E. It heals and soothes rough, dry skin, and it's concentrated. So this is pretty thick stuff here, but I love this. I really think that this here does some good stuff to your skin, and I recommend this for anybody with dry or flaky, or if your skin's all messed up and it hurts because it's cracked. I really recommend this here. But this is not something that you want to put on your whole body a day that is like 115 degrees outside, because you're going to be sweating balls. So I love this here. I've gone through plenty of these, and I repurchased this and I like it. So, but if it's just your normal day, and which I use today is my Johnson & Johnson baby lotion. And what you can also do, if this is, because this is pretty light, what you can do too is just, apply this to your hand, and then just take a drop or two of baby oil, which is the Johnson & Johnson's baby oil. Just take a couple drops and just blend it in with your lotion and just rub it in. That works great, and it won't be as greasy as this, because this is pretty thick, like I said. So that pretty much is it for my skincare, and it may sound like a lot, but honestly it's not, because it's pretty much you shave, you scrub, and you lotion up. And for your feet, you scrape off the icky stuff, and then you apply your beautiful scrub, and then you shine it up, I guess, or polish it up, and then you soak it. So that's pretty much it. Give it a try. I love exfoliating my body twice a week as well, just like my face and just like my feet. So everything I do 2 times. Sometimes you don't have the time, because it's if you're gonna sit there and soak and do all that good stuff, you might not have time. But that's what I do. It's worked great for me. My skin is super soft, and I love it. So, and my husband does too. So I think that's pretty much it, and I hope this was helpful to you guys. And I will be working on a hair care routine, the stuff that I use to take care of my hair and so on. And if you guys have any questions, just leave me a comment below, and I will list all these items down below in the bottom bar. So I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.